A lot of you guys will be going back to school very soon, and quite a lot of these videos based on how to prepare going back to school always tell you things like you should wake up early, declutter your space, or organize your folders. What some of these videos have in common, they tell you what you should do, but they don't tell you exactly how to execute these things. So the aftermath is, you go away knowing you should do XYZ, but you don't know how to go about it. So in this video, I'm going to show you things that no one really talks about when preparing to go back to school. I'll be giving you guys a rundown on things you could do now so you could improve your school experience in the long run. As this channel is about helping you guys have a balanced student lifestyle. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lordina. I make videos based on studying, productivity, and a bunch of other stuff to help you guys have a balanced student lifestyle. If that sounds of interest to you, then be sure to hit the subscribe button. The first thing you want to work on before we get onto anything else is fixing your sleeping schedule. The end goal is to be able to get back on track onto your routine, being able to wake up early, and this is attainable if you follow these steps. So if you're currently waking up at, let's say, 10 AM in the morning, and your end goal is to be up at 7 AM in the morning, that jump from A to B is really drastic. And if you were to set an alarm for 7 AM the next following morning, you just won't wake up to it. It won't work. It won't work because your body is just not used to waking up at that time. And if this does work out and you do wake up on time, you won't be doing this for long. You'll break the habit really soon. So what you need to do is slowly get to the end goal by taking little steps. Set an alarm for half an hour before the time you would usually wake up. Stick to this for a few days, maybe a week or so, and do this again, setting alarm half an hour before the time you previously woke up to. Continue this cycle until you reach the end goal for the time you want to end up waking up at. This may take time, but it's so worth it. It will get to the point where your body is just so used to waking up at that certain time, meaning that you fixed your sleeping schedule. So there are two categories you can put yourself if you're trying to plan in advance. If you're going to a new education stage like GCSEs to A-levels or A-levels to uni, there's only so much preparation you can do because the real planning can only start when you started your classes. So you're able to get a feel of the lesson structures and your timetable. When these things start to happen, you can then start scheduling around your current routines. Whereas if you know what the next step is in your course, you can start planning, you can start gathering resources and materials. You can be learning from digital textbooks, past paper questions, etc. And using things like Notion so you can organize all these things. The only sort of planning you can do when you don't have much information on the next stage of your course is mentally preparing yourself for what's to come. Like watching advice videos of people who have already gone through what you're about to. I have plenty of these types of videos about prepping for A-levels and much more. So if any of you guys are at that stage or are interested, I'll leave a link in the description to those videos. Do me a quick favour and give this video a big thumbs up if you're finding these tips helpful, very much appreciated. As you start your new classes, sooner or later you'll need to incorporate your personal schedule with your school studying schedule and routines. Something you should never neglect is your current routines. What do I mean by that? So if you always have dinner at 5 PM on the dot, still stick to that. Or if you like to have slow morning routines, still stick to that. Because this is a natural process for you, and to all of a sudden scrap that and swap your daily habits with just studying and more studying, you will not be a happy person, trust me. You'll find your new schedule tedious and draining that would eventually lead to burnout. You will not stick with your new routine for long at all. So what you should do is stick to your current routines, whether you've got a morning routine, a night routine, or even an eating schedule. So if you have set times on when you always go and eat, then plan around your current schedules. Because when it comes to the time where you're planning your studying sessions, like I mentioned earlier, you want to be able to put these in with your natural processes, like your normal routines. So keep your daily habits along with little hobbies or things that you enjoy doing. whether that's cooking or if that's playing music, because the moment when you stop doing the things that you enjoy, everything will just go downhill. Your new schedule, your new routine, it will just plummet. I mean, I've just finished my A-levels and I spent literally every single day just chilling, staying at home. I honestly thought that I would get so bored and tired and so worn out of just staying at home, but as a matter of fact, I'm actually not, because I decided to practice a new habit, to get a new schedule going, and it's probably the best thing ever, and I'm just very content just staying at home every single day and being productive at home, and it's actually worked out. As the weeks progress, you can slowly make amendments to your current routines and your schedule. It may come to a choice where you don't have enough time to complete your schoolwork because you spend so much of that time on your personal schedule. So a solution to this problem, you can either cut down the amount of time you spend on your personal schedule, and the tasks that you set out for your personal schedule, you can move that to another day if it's not of priority. Or, just another suggestion, you could wake up earlier. This will change your sleeping schedule, but I guess it's one of those little sacrifices you have to make in order to get the job or the work done. This is not to say only get like 4 hours of sleep. Just take into consideration, if you do plan on waking up earlier, that means you need to go to sleep earlier too, so you can get that 8 hours of sleep, or at least a decent amount. Let me know in the comments which piece of advice you found useful. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it of value. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and don't forget to check out the description box for more information. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!